Hi, good morning. Welcome to my channel. I am Raven, and this is Gorgeous Gold Tarot. I am here to do the weekly tarot scope readings. I was going to start doing them individual signs, but I'm going to stick with the elements for a little while. If you are new to my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you are returning, thank you so much for any like, any share, any subscribe, any view. You have no idea how grateful I am and how appreciative I am of every single view or just any support that I've received thus far. So thank you. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I asked the universe to place a bubble around me, filled with bright white lights. Me and anyone watching this video, I apologize. Filled with bright white lights, 3 golden rings, and violet flames. May it shine so bright that nothing negative may ever attach. I'm grateful to the universe for people tuning in with me. And I ask that you give me clear and precise messages for fire signs energy. Messages for fire signs. Is the energy fire signs the same? Is the energy for fire signs? 2 of Wands coming out first. Messages this way. Oh, I'm not gonna take those. Sorry. Fire sign energies. Do keep in mind that this is a general reading, and if this message doesn't resonate with you, I would recommend going to check the other elements of your astrology chart. We have the 5 of Wands coming out. A lot of wands so far. The Ace of Wands. The 10 of Cups. The Daughter of Cups. The World. All right, fire signs, leave it to us to have our reading be the different one. Everyone else basically had their major arcana cards in the same position, and we only had one major arcana card coming out, which was the World, and that's ending our end of the week message. But basically, I'm going to go ahead and get started. We have the 2 of Wands, so don't mind the smoke, that's my sage. Also, fire signs would consist of Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. All right, so starting off, we have the 2 of Wands coming out strongly. The message that I'm getting from this card is basically, right now, fire signs have made the decision to get in tune with the higher realm. Rather, if that's in touch with yourself, the universe, God, whatever you identify with. But at this time in our lives, we're fully getting encompassed in that and in touch with that. We're finally learning to use the divine wisdom that goes beyond anything that we could have read in a book here, that goes beyond anything that can be discovered in this dimension, if this makes sense. Right now, fire signs are in a state of reaching other realms. They're using divine wisdom, using divine energy. Don't know where, you may or may not know where this is coming from. You may get a message or something during meditation or during a video that you have no idea where it came from. But it's the higher realms talking to you. It's your higher self. It's the universe. It's God. It's whatever you identify with speaking to you. Right at this point, I'm feeling like messages from outside of ourselves or inside of ourselves for some of us are coming through to make swift movements towards something in our journey that needs to be changed. I don't know why the words are kind of stuck coming out. There's something else that needs to come out from this. For some of us, this card is representing the need for us to be the masters of our own lives. The wands to me are using magic, using spirituality, using the things that we've gained to gain control of our lives. We've kind of been in a scattered space. Fire signs. In, out, in, out. Oh, I want to do this. I really don't know. Spiritually confused. That's why all these wands are coming out. This message to me is about spirituality or religion, whatever resonates with you. But you've been confused, contemplating like, well, why would I continue to go down this path or believe in this thing or follow this path if so far I see some things, but it almost feels like I keep taking these steps to never get where I'm going. So answers are being revealed to you this week from your higher self or from God or from the universe that are getting you back in touch with your faith, getting you back in touch with your belief system and why you've been doing what you've been doing for so long. This week, you're coming back into a place of knowing, inner knowing, and of trusting the outcome and letting go of control, knowing that you're going to get where you're going regardless of circumstances outside of yourself. But this is coming from your higher self, or like I said, the universe or God or Allah, like whatever it is that you resonate with for you is coming into you to speak with you. It's sitting you down, or you're sitting yourself down, and you're turning inwards to get these answers. Spirituality is your main focus this week. You have everything that you need within. You really do. By you turning inwards, Ace of Wands is coming out. This is a new beginning. For some of you, this can be pregnancy. This card, I really think that the fire signs got something about pregnancy last week too. But that's circling around. Like literally it's been in the air. So I don't know who's going to be pregnant or who is pregnant or who's trying to get pregnant, but it's coming. That's all I can really say. It's coming. For others of you, you're giving birth to new ideas. You're getting back in touch with yourself. You're getting a new beginning by getting back in touch with your source. Getting back in touch with unconditional love, because that's what I identify with, unconditional love. You're getting back in touch with why it is you've been doing what you're doing. And by doing so, you're creating new beginnings. You're starting over with something new, starting a new cycle, starting a new journey. But it took you going back to realize why you started this journey all along. For others of you, the Two of Wands is coming in and the Five of Wands to let you know it's something that you've been wishing for, that you thought for a while may not have happened or may not ever happen, such as a pregnancy or a new beginning. For some of you, it is happening, and this is reassurance that it is. You're going to receive some reassurance that something that you've been asking for or trying to manifest is actually coming to you. But it was a matter of you getting out of an energy of not believing, an energy of doubting, an energy of self-doubt, or an energy of doubting the universe or doubting your just inner knowing. But now you are literally moving to this place where you're getting back in touch with your truth. And by doing so, you're opening up the gates to a new beginning, the gates to wish fulfillment, the gates to a new start, giving birth to a new idea, going inward to discover what it is this whole time you've been facing. You know how to get where you want to go in life. You know what you're here to do. I just went to watch Little last night, and in one part of the movie, I believe it was at the end, she said, when you're a child, You are yourself. You know what you want to do. But as life continues to go on and you move forward, you lose sight of that because outside things happen and outside influences and doubts and insecurities and worries and fears. And then you realize that you don't know if that's the thing that you want to do. So basically, fire signs, the message for this week is to get back to your childlike innocence. Get back to the inner knowing that you had. Get back to feeling deep within that this lifetime is meant for you to be happy. This lifetime is meant for you to have everything that you've ever dreamed of. I don't know why I want to cry all of a sudden. But fire signs, you've been in a space of inner doubt, or doubting your life purpose, doubting where you were going to go, doubting what it is that you're meant to do here. But this week, restored faith is coming your way. This week, prayers are being answered. This week, calls are being heard. This week, you are getting back into that inner knowing, and it's going to jumpstart your path into happier days. We have the 10 of Cups coming out. This week, like I said, is bringing wish fulfillment. It's bringing happiness. The 10 of Cups is a beautiful card. That's completing a cycle, an ultimate emotional fulfillment. This is feeling happier than you ever believed that you could. This is having that prayer answered that you'd been waiting for. This is finally seeing what this was all for and filling your heart up once again, because this is ultimate and complete fulfillment. You've gone through all of the cups. You've gone through the 8 of Cups, ending situations that don't serve you. You've gone through the 7 of Cups, making those decisions. You've gone through the Ace of Cups, being filled with abundance, because when you start, you're with abundance, and now you are here full cup, using full circle, using that Ace of Cups, using all those cups that you've learned and that you've gathered over this cycle to bring you full emotional fulfillment. You've gone through this for a very long time, fire signs. For some of you, I'm feeling like this is a lifetime of bullshit. A lifetime of being in and out of spirituality or religion or faithfulness. A lifetime of self-doubt, a lifetime of not knowing if the prayers that you've wanted or the purpose that you feel that you came here for so long, if that is even what you're supposed to do. You've gone back and forth. You've been rejected, you've been kicked, you've been abused, you've been hurt, you've been to the bottom. But now you're using all of those cups that you've gone through, all of those relationships, friendships, jobs, experiences. You're using all of those to have full emotional fulfillment. This new beginning and this new cycle that you are coming into, it's not a cycle that you are alone in, because everyone is going through. That's just the energy shifts of the world. I know you guys see that the world is changing on a day-to-day basis. Things are constantly changing. Fire signs have been through it, have been through the fire. But because of that, you're coming out on the other side. I was on the phone with one of my friends a couple weeks ago, and she said that she went to church and they told her a story about, don't get me wrong, I don't know this full story. I don't even know who's involved. I'm going to be honest, I don't read the Bible, but the message resonates with me. I feel like there's truth in it, and everyone can hear it. But there were people that were going against the emperor of their town. And he told them basically if they didn't get on board with what it is that he wanted to do, he was going to put them through hell. He was going to burn them. He was going to put them through fire. And so he did, because they didn't listen to him and they revolted against him. And by him putting them through fire, God was with them the whole time. So they walked out unscarred, unburned. The reason that I'm telling you this story, and if I'm incorrect or paraphrasing this wrong, I do apologize. I do not mean this to disrespect anyone's religion or anything. But I heard the story and it touched my soul and it just came into my mind again. So I'm going to speak it out loud to those of you that are listening. you've been put through the fire. You've been burned. You've been hurt. Or you haven't been burned, but you've been put through a fire. You've been through the trials and tribulations, but you're coming out on the other side stronger, unharmed. You are coming out on the other side because this was your life purpose. This was your life journey. You would never appreciate what you have if you didn't go through the days of not having it. And that's just the reality of it as humans. Like, we tend to not appreciate things that are just given to us. But if you've lost that thing or worked so hard to get it or have failed at trying that thing, when it finally comes through, you appreciate it that much more because you've seen life without it and you've seen what your life was before it. So, fire signs, you're reaching ultimate emotional fulfillment in this cycle that you're completing. And your next cycle, this next 10-year mark, is being set in stone by the decisions and the choices that you make right now. Which fulfillment is coming into you, and you've earned this. Everything that is coming into you right at this point, you've earned it. Keep that in mind. That works both ways. If you have been being a nasty person to people and just constantly hurting others or putting people down, that's coming back to you too. But if you have been putting in the work to change and to become a better person for yourself, this energy of emotional fulfillment is coming in through you. We have the Daughter of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. I feel like she's come out in most of every reading this morning. The Page of Cups is taking those emotional steps within. Fire signs, you have been journeying within. To me, I'm feeling like this card is telling you that the work that you've been doing, the journey that you've been enduring, the space and this time that you've been looking within and digging deep into your emotions, it is paying off right now. And this week, you may have some more triggers and some final things to clear up because you're finishing off the week with the world cycle coming in, which is crazy because this is the week of a full moon. So you're completing a cycle in the week of a full moon. Think about that. A full moon gives you the opportunity to let go of things that no longer serve you. So you're turning into your emotions right now and digging deep to that core shit, those core issues, and releasing them for once and for all to invite in this new cycle. Trusting that this time it is meant for you. Whatever it is that is meant for you is coming in. And this is so nice, so beautiful, so loving. This cycle has been a long time coming, fire signs. This is not something, I know people hear these tarot scopes and they're like, oh, she just giving us false hope. No, this is real life. This is stuff that we've been fighting our whole entire lives. And I say we because I'm right there with you. These are cycles that are being broken, that have been ingrained in us for so long that we literally don't know which way is up and which way is down half of the time. We're moving into a better knowing. We're moving into this space of finally trusting everything that has come to us. Finally knowing that we are going to get where we're going to get. Endlessly and effortlessly. This is the time. The time is here. We're completing cycles. We're wrapping up things that no longer serve us. Trust in yourself, fire signs. Trust in the process. Trust in God. Trust in the universe. Trust in Allah. Trust in the enlightened one. Trust in you. Trust that this can happen for you as long as you do not give up hope and as long as you keep moving forward and taking everything that you've learned throughout this life and use it. Use it for the greater good. Use it for what is coming towards you. Use it to shine. Use it to stand fully in your strength. Use it to be in your power. Advice for fire signs this week. 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 Wow, advice for fire signs this week. New life. Wow. Fire signs, leave it to us to be different. Also, everyone got the death card throughout their reading, except for us. Like, we've already undergone our transformation. We've been undergoing it. So the energy is there. Just know that. New life, conception, pregnancy, children, birth. Whether you're a man or a woman, your feminine, earthy side is in full bloom. The wishes, dreams, and desires you've carried in your heart are now gestating in the divine womb and are coming into fruition. If you are a woman, this signals a time of conception, pregnancy, and birth. If you are a man, this is a time for your creativity to take form in the real world. If you're married or partnered, this may signal that children are on the way. Whatever you seek to create, it's happening. The song in your heart will find its voice. The poetry will be expressed. Even your professional goals will find a home in which to grow. The Divine Mother, the fertile aspect of the Divine Feminine, is gracing your life right now, and with her influence, your artistic and creative expression comes alive. If you've been feeling sterile, stagnant, and too controlled, she's here to loosen things up and get your creative juices flowing. Surrender your mind and allow your soul to come alive in her embrace. She is with you, and her influence is powerful. Her message is, new life is on its way. Wow. What a message to end with. It literally ties together everything I just said throughout this reading. All right, fire signs, that's going to be our reading for this week. If you resonated, please like, please share, please subscribe. Until next time, I am sending you lots of peace, lots of love, lots of light, lots of luck throughout this week. I am so grateful for you. Until next week, have a good time. Bye.